She broke the net with her iconic new song alongside music legend Missy Elliott. Here today is a new R&B songstress, Someone Sounds. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
You look amazing. Someone Sounds.
Thank you.
Okay, so I really want to know. Tell me about working with Missy Elliott. I love the single. We'll start there. How did you even get in contact with her? Tell me how it works.
Well, you know what? Originally doing music, I started out in, a girl group, we still rocking or whatever, Official Boy.
Okay. Make
sure y'all follow us at officialboy_. I met Missy Elliott through the label. We're all signed to Academy Records. My executive, my management.
Okay, so you're signed to the same label as Missy?
No.
Okay.
So my executive is actually her cousin, and he introduced the group to us. He introduced us to her.
Okay.
So we sang for her. We came into a rehearsal one night, sang for her, and she, was really loving what we did or whatever. And she was like, yo, I want Summer on a record or whatever. And so ever since then, she invited me to her crib and
She invited you?
Cut some records.
She invited you to her house?
Yeah.
You're just talking about this all nonchalant. Like, this isn't a big deal. Congratulations,
it's
sis.
huge. Thank you.
Yeah, Missy is a living legend.
Right.
What was it like at her house? Ooh.
It was dope. For me, it's still mind-blowing. Like, I don't know. It's still very surreal.
Were you in shock? Were you sitting there, like, freaked out?
I was just in the zone. I was just like, I got to do this. I can't fail. I gotta put my all into it.
Right.
And so at the time I was young. Like, we did the record like 3 years ago.
So you shot the Dripdemeanor song a few years back.
Yeah, we recorded it a few years back. Yeah.
And it's still as iconic to this day. For y'all who did not see that video, Missy Elliott featuring someone called Dripdemeanor. I seen it on YouTube about maybe 2 weeks ago. I reached out to her on Instagram. As soon as I saw the video, I was like, I gotta have her on the show.
Oh,
the fashion was everything. The makeup was everything. The dancing was everything. Missy always slays. Everyone knows that. Yeah. Missy is always gonna never disappoint. Like, I know you've seen that performance she did when she did the Icon Awards. Yeah.
VMAs.
Yes, the VMAs.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, show stopping. So I was like, I gotta get her on the show. Tell me about the wardrobe. 3 years ago, and in 2019.
Well, we shot the video this year, but we did the song, actually recorded the song a couple years ago, but we did shoot the video this year. June, she's like, bruh, everybody knows June in the industry. Like, she styled so many people. So she was behind the wardrobe, the look. We wanted the look to be super clean, but still sexy. I know that's something Missy was going for regarding the look, just to bring a different type of sex appeal. Yeah,
and
June,
the makeup was everything.
Right.
The choreography was everything.
Right. Bankhead. We had Bankhead and
Blair.
Sean
Bankhead.
Shout out to Walla Cam. Let me tell you about Walla Cam. Okay. So I remember when I first walked into rehearsal, I seen the Chicago dancers dancing, and I'm like, yo, this dance style look kind of familiar or whatever, because when I was like 13, 14 years old, I'd be on YouTube looking up hip rolling, like how to dance or whatever, like how they be dancing.
Girl, me too.
On
While I Cam, to figure out how to Millie rock.
Right, on While I Cam, they would literally be at these parties, hip rolling, battling, dancing each other, and I thought that was so dope. Come to find out, it's the same dancers I used to watch on YouTube, and I'm like, bro, that's so crazy how life works. So shout out to them, like Bankhead, Blair, Jay, Fifi, Mariah. They're all dope dancers. So
congratulations.
So I can definitely say they were inspiration for that music, that culture behind the choreography.
So you said you started out in a girl group.
Yes.
So none of the other people in the group got to work with Missy?
No, just me. But you know what? It's a lot of stuff happened. So in between time. So it just kind of worked out the way it did.
Did you pull a Beyonce from Destiny's Child?
No.
Okay.
No,
I just had to know.
No, I'm still in the group. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing our own thing right now. I'm still in the group though.
So tell me what sets you apart from other artists, especially R&B artists, because your voice is amazing.
Thank you. I would definitely say what sets me apart is where I come from. I come from a small town, Lumberton, North Carolina. Shout out to the 910.
Shout out to North Carolina, period. My dad's from North Carolina. He's from Greensboro. Very small town near A&T.
I grew up in church, so I feel like what sets me apart from a lot of artists is I definitely grew up with a gospel background, but also my dad he he played keyboard, and so I grew up playing the drums. I think that definitely sets me apart. Like, I actually have an ear to where I can just catch certain melodies and stuff like that, and I can just hear different notes. And I'm also in band, so I know I was in band.
You play a musical instrument?
Yeah, I play the drums.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Talented.
Yeah.
So you can play 2 instruments, your voice and the drums?
Yes.
Okay. Were you in marching band or?
Yeah, I wasn't in marching band. I was in symphonic band, I think that's what it's called, like concert band, basically. So during halftime, I cheered. I did sports, so I couldn't do marching band. But yeah, I play the drums. I love one thing that I also think makes me different is I love performance, like the performance aspect of being an artist. I'm a very high energy performer. Like, I feel like, you know, a lot of R&B artists right now, they have like a cool, you know, they be chilling, you know, on stage doing their thing. But me, like,
you like to go
I'm gonna
off.
Turn up, like, yeah. And people honestly wouldn't expect that.
I'm happy that you said that, because I always say that what makes a good artist is someone who knows how to perform.
Right.
Because, you know, essentially speaking, you put out music and you put out albums, you put out mixtapes and songs, but we want to be able to go see you perform live and make it sound like how it is, you know, on the track. That's probably why Beyonce is like so ahead of her time right now. Right. She's an amazing performer. So you like to perform live? Yeah,
I feel like that's definitely something that's been sort of missing lately. You know, that ability to be able to have a record where people can enjoy it and have fun to it, but also they can vibe to it. And, you know, when they go to see the show, it's turned. But then at the same time, the artist is, you know, sounding like the record.
Right.
And they can actually dance. And it's not just, you know, it's actual choreography.
If you could go on tour with anybody right now, who would it be?
If I could go on tour with anyone right now, it would be performance-wise, like to perform with. I would say I would definitely say, you feel me, the first one, of course, would be Missy. I would love to go on tour and perform Dripdemeanor. Second, I would love to do some work with Tiana Taylor. I feel like
Tiana Taylor.
I think she's a great dancer, and performing live, her energy's dope. Someone else I think I would feed off good performing with would be like Rico Nasty. I think she's mad lit. I never seen her perform, no. I just like her music. There's a girl named Young Baby Tate. I really like her. You probably heard of Young Baby Tate.
I haven't heard of her. I know it's so many artists out here in the world. It's hard to keep up with everybody.
But I would love to go on tour with a lot of people, to be honest. I could see myself working with so many different people.
Well, clearly, I mean, I'm sure you and Missy are going to be able to perform that song live, hopefully, somewhere.
So lit, yes.
Missy loves to perform. We can do something in Atlanta. I'll set it up.
Nope.
So, as a singer, how do you go about choosing what to sing about?
You know what? My music definitely comes straight from the heart. Like, whatever I'm feeling, whatever I'm going through at the moment, that's what I'm going to write about. That's the way I choose to express myself.
Okay.
If I find that if I'm not expressing myself in music, like, I might choose a different way that might not be, you know, as beneficial. Like, I might sleep it off or, you know, ignore the feeling altogether. But music is something that definitely helps me transfer that emotion, so it comes from the heart.
You got a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Is there somebody else? There is?
Yeah, I got a boyfriend.
Okay, how do you balance it? I want to know. It's hard out here. How do you balance out your relationship and your career? Because you want to up and up, so I know it's going to keep, you know, progressing for you. You're doing really well with yourself.
Yeah.
Is it hard?
You know, everything's hard. Nothing's easy. Nothing's easy. This life isn't easy. You know, you want to always try to work smart, but you have to understand that it's going to be hard no matter what. Right. So the best way to keep balance is just stay grounded.
Okay.
Always, you know, understand the bigger picture. Like,
I know he was proud of you when he seen that video.
Yeah, my managers, Nicole and Sheikah, they always tell me, know why you're doing what you're doing so that you have a reason to keep going, you know, and don't stop. So that's something that really helps me with everything, looking at the bigger picture. And also remembering everything is simple. If it's a lot of confusion, then probably overthinking it. So just keeping it simple and grounded, basically. So
what do you want the world to know most importantly about you?
Oh, man. The very thing that I want people to know about me is that I'm authentic, you know, and I like the reason why I joined a group called We Only You, like boy stands for We Only You. I joined that because I want people to know that who you are, only that is the best thing that you can be. That's what makes you unique, you know. And generally, I think we're all the same, but we're really all different because you're you and I'm me and they're them. And that's what makes us all special. So I want people to know that I'm myself, you know, and I want people to know that I'm doing this so that people can be themselves. Like, so it's bigger than me, you know. It's definitely a worldwide thing. I feel like a lot of people are suppressed in their expression and what they have to say and their opinions, what they might feel, and I want people to be empowered in that, you know.
You're a very strong person.
Oh, yeah.
You got good vibes.
Yeah, thank you.
I like her energy.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got a good head on your shoulders, girl.
Yeah. I got good people around me, you know.
I can tell. Yeah. So when people say R&B music is dead, what do you say? Because people at home, y'all know, the R&B scene, it did, you know, it went down for a little bit and then it came back up. We didn't hear about it. They tried to shove R&B music to the back and just try to keep pushing out hip-hop. What do you say about it?
I have a lot to say about that, actually. One of my biggest problems, like, I feel like one of the biggest struggles artists go through in the industry is trying to fit a formula. And, you know, a lot of times people in the industry want you to do what's already working rather than initiating something and being an innovator and starting something of your own. So that's something that's really hard to do. To answer your question, I feel like in this day and age, in our generation, we tend to run from our problems, and the music has just become really escapist, I would say. We don't talk about real issues.
You mean artists tend to run from their problems, or
no? I'm saying this generation. Like, we don't. I feel like a lot of people, we don't want to face our issues. We find distractions like maybe social media, you know, music that has nothing to do with our current situation. You know, if you peep, if one thing about R&B, it's upfront, it's coming from the heart, real R&B, and it's talking about the emotions of what someone's going through. You know, a lot of music nowadays, it's like, turn up, oh, I have this, I have more money than you. Yeah, and it's like people are completely forgetting about what matters. So I think that may be why there was a decline in R&B, but I feel like artists like, okay, her, SZA, your Summer Walkers, actually, you know, Jhené Aiko, people like that really were bringing back that feeling.
All of y'all. Shout out to all of those inspiring ladies. Y'all have amazing voices.
You know,
y'all need to all come together and do a worldwide R&B female tour.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I was telling
promoters in Atlanta.
I was telling my executives. I was telling my executives, you know, because my real name's Summer. So, like, you know, there's other Summers out there, but, you know, chopped it up with you know, the label executives or whatever, like, yo, I want to change my name, you know, and that's how someone was born. So I was like, but you know what? You got Summer Walker, Summerella. It's like another Summer. I was like, yo, we could all link up and do a project called like Summer School or something. You know, like squad. That'll be lit.
The Summer Squad.
Like, it'll be lit.
Shout out to Summer Walker. She's amazing.
Period.
Who is your inspiration?
My inspiration, right now, musically, who I'm inspired by, like, I've been listening to Mariah Carey's album.
Which one?
The Emancipation of Me.
Oh my God, that is my favorite.
That's definitely
my favorite album from Mariah Carey. It is a R&B
killer
masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
You don't have to skip anything. So shout out to Mimi. I love that one too.
That one. Who else? I had somebody on my mind. Okay, I love not Summer Walker. That's not what I meant to say. Jesus. I do like Summer Walker though. I like her whole vibe. Like, I like the way she looks and stuff.
Okay.
I love her voice. I like how chill she is. But music, we're talking about musically, right? Who else I've been listening to? Mariah Carey. I listen to a lot of Gucci Mane.
Shout out to Gucci Mane.
And I like Mary J. Blige. I like Mary J. Blige.
The queen.
Of course, Missy. I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of rappers lately because I don't know. I've been wanting to get lit in my music because I'm really like an artist where it's like I have to perform. So like I really love people like Zaytoven. I'm really inspired by his production. Gucci Mane. You know, I've been listening to a lot of Young Nudy.
If you could give any advice to any up-and-coming aspiring artists or singers or young girls looking to break into the music business, what would you tell these young girls out here? Because I know it's so many of them, and you're doing really good. If you wanted to reach back and tell somebody who's watching, what would you say?
I would say, you know, be true to yourself. Be clear in your vision. It can become very, very confusing when everyone else has a vision for you, but then you have an entirely different vision for yourself. So, like, one of my biggest lessons has been constantly remembering to fine-tune that vision and clarify it to where I'm able to articulate it to where I can execute it and get the help that I need. So, know what you want, know who you are, know where you're going, and know why you're going there. That's the best advice.
I'm looking at you because I'm so mesmerized. I'm mesmerized by her. I'm going to be honest. I'm mesmerized. You're beautiful. You're a woman of color. You have amazing skin. Girl, Gina came in here with her natural hair on her head. I'm not seeing no bundles. You are really representing for people of color, and I'm so proud to have you on the show. Let's talk about an EP.
Oh, period.
When we going to get some more music?
You know what? I'm working on it right now. I don't have an official date or when it's going to be dropping, but just know it's definitely in the works, like cutting records. Most definitely. And, you know, I'm just happy to see what, you know, which songs y'all are going to connect to, because like I said, I'm very versatile. I have a lot of different sounds, you know. So
what else do you tap into besides R&B? You do a little emo,
you know,
techno, house music.
Like, besides,
can you rap?
I be trying to rap, y'all. Like, for real. Like, I've been telling Gianni. So Gianni is like the rapper in Boy. And I be like, girl, I need to, you feel me? I'm ready to get my punchlines popping. Like, come on. I be telling her, like, let's freestyle. Like, let's get it. Okay. I ain't saying I'm good, but it'll be fly, you know? I feel like anything that I would create would be, you know, vibing, basically. So, I would say, like, I can get into, like, chanty. Like, watch it fall in my lap, watch it fall in my lap, you know, like that kind of vibe, just where it's turned, where it's like, let's get it, where it makes you turn up. So I would say just like hip hop, a little, like if it was trap R&B. I want to be like, ultimately I want to be a motivational speaker, so I would like to make motivational music. Okay. I know earlier you asked about my message. Like, literally what I want to do for a living is be myself and inspire people to be themselves. Okay. So eventually I want to go around the world, you know, talking to people, telling my story, like how we're doing it. And I want to incorporate that into my music. Like, I want to make music that people can wake up and be inspired by. And it's not even just about love or being in relationships or money, but just about having a good mindset. Because, you know, I be struggling sometimes because I'm a Virgo and we overthink stuff.
Oh, she's a Virgo.
So
no, Virgos are amazing.
We be analytical though, like we be analyzing.
But y'all are very passionate people, and y'all have good hearts. My mom's a Virgo, Beyonce's a Virgo, so of course I love Virgos. I can't go wrong with a Virgo.
Yeah. What's your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh man, Pisces and Virgos go together.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. We a little crazy, but
yeah, I know. One of my best friends was a Pisces.
Really?
And my mom's a Pisces. That's weird.
Wow, that is weird.
My mom's a Pisces, your mom's a Virgo.
That is really weird.
That's weird.
So, okay. You meet a girl. She's younger than you. She's in school. She comes up to you and tells you that she has a problem with bullies who are making fun of her because of her skin complexion, the way she wears her hair. She's a little brown girl. What do you say to her?
Oof. I was that little brown girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you're beautiful. So talk to the little brown girls real quick.
Let me gather myself because that's a hard one. Ooh, I would say, you know, you are gorgeous. Love your brown skin. It's rare, and it's the dopest thing that you can have, you know. And even beyond your skin, you know, your mind, your heart, your soul, like all of that is important, you know. Love yourself. No matter what anyone has to say, know what makes you you, you know. Whoever you are, that's you, and embrace that. Like, understand the difference between loving yourself and then loving yourself because someone else loves you, you know? Amen. So that's what I could say. You know, I was bullied for like having a big nose. Like, I used to be a little chubby when I was in school. Like, people would, you know, bully me for being dark skinned, but, you know, like, people around me and had to, you know, I had to learn to believe, like, even what others saw in me.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You have to see beauty in yourself too first before you can even learn to appreciate, you know, what everyone else sees in you. So I would say, like, learn to love yourself no matter what. Like, learn to appreciate the way you look without needing someone else to feel the same way.
Absolutely. Yeah. Someone sounds, well, amazing. So we seen her with Missy Elliott in the nice single, Dripdemeanor. Her EP is coming out shortly. We'll save the date for that. Plug in your social media. Where can they find you at?
Oh, on Instagram, y'all can find me at Someone Sounds. That's really my main thing. Mm-hmm. Anything else, you know, I'll let y'all find out on your own.
I know, that's right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, darling. We're here for another episode of Live with Carisha. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace out.